people here.
Trying to make sure nothing gets in the air tank. Forgot about the paper towel. Walking stick now.
So little, so thin.
It's baby. One thing that's small in Texas.
Babies.
Babies.
We're waiting in line right now. Didn't think this was gonna be the case. We're, you know, like 15 cars back. We were supposed to be here at 7:30. It's 7:20, just turned 7:28. And we wait.
We're at the Frio Bat Cave, well, the Frio Bat Farm Tours Flight.
Frio Bat Flight Tours, coming out of the Frio Cave.
We're basically on, it's a private property in the middle of nowhere, and it's the second largest amount of bats that come out of a cave supposedly in the world. So they talk about like 1 to 2 million bats that come out.
We even wondered if we were going to be the only people here, and then when we saw there was a line to get in, we were a little shocked. There's a gate. And then everyone just lines up outside the gates.
So you drive about 2.2 miles, and then you get out of your vehicle and you go up on top of a hill where the cave is, and then yeah, you set up shop and wait for the bats to come out, which could be 30 minutes, an hour. It all depends. As Ange is set up in the truck, since we're in the middle of nowhere, trying to get service so she can send you videos.
Yes. Note to self, they locked the gate. It's 7:32. They've pulled everyone in. Not that we're actually up where the bats are, but just on the other side of the gate is where we're all sitting. And so the guy just locked the gates. So don't be late.
Yeah, we thought we were going to be late because I decided to clean, or I was trying to take care of up underneath the hood and the engine and trying to clean stuff out. I was checking the air filter, and I put in a paper towel in the air box because I was blowing away and blowing off the air filter, trying to make sure nothing gets in the air tank. Forgot about the paper towel. So I go to start up the truck, and it is not happy. And paper towel was actually stuck in the throttle valve, in the throttle body valve. So I got lucky, and yeah.
So the point is, we were running a little late. We were supposed to be ahead of time. We were gonna get gas. I was hoping to have time to upload the vlog. So instead we were just hauling it here, and I'm trying to upload on the road, and none of service anymore.
Thank goodness it's 75 miles per hour in Texas on the roads. That's the speed limit because I need it every mile.
A little smelly too.
Ammonia coming off the cave is amazing. And not in a good way. Man.
All right.
How can
New
you see him
disclaimers.
here?
This will, in the 24 years I've been here, this will be the 6th.
Wow. Yeah, I've never seen Riley. Now he's old. Yeah, he's curling on golden more. He's getting a little more pissed.
Yeah, he realizes we're here.
So what happened?
Verizon just said, welcome to Mexico. That's what happens when you're that close to the border. You get a text message, welcome to Mexico. Except we just aren't in Mexico.
You know it's hot in Texas when you're camping on Father's Day weekend and there's no one around. We're the only people here. It's only like, what is it, like 105 here?
106.
Oh, 106.
Nobody's here.
Yeah.
It's just us.
Happy
Yep.
Father's Day!
We're the only crazy psycho Floridians that happens to be in Texas in the middle of nowhere with no one else around.
And the funny part is we booked this 5 months ago. You know, we pencil everything in to book it as soon as something opens up. So we booked this like the day it opened up. And I bet you the Rangers here are like, who's booking
5
months in advance for a date in June?
Full-time Floridians. That's his story. Full-time Floridians. Why are we here? Because we're crazy.
Anything good on?
Nope. We're in the middle of nowhere. Nothing's good on.
She is a toasty one out there.
We try not to talk about the temperatures, but sometimes they're extreme. And it always happens to be in the heat.
We decided to do the pictograph guided tours. You can only go down into the canyon with a tour guide. So I think that was half of the impressive part, was just being down in the canyons, taking the pictures and everything. And then the pictographs were pretty cool too. So it was fun just hearing the history and how they made the ink or the paint, things like that. What'd you think?
I'm still trying to recover from the heat. You know, it's a little bit steep as far as going down the rock steps, but it's not horrible. I mean, coming back up, especially in the heat, it's a little bit more strenuous. We decided we were going to run it up, which...
She told us we could. She said, anyone who wants to run on the way back can go ahead. I'm not going to. And we're like, this sounds like a great opportunity.
I'm pretty sure that was sarcasm. But no, otherwise, I don't know. Like I said, I felt like it was a good view of like thousands and thousands of years ago. I mean, they're saying somewhere between 2,000 to 3,000, 4,000 years ago. That's where a lot of this art has originated from. And through the weather and through everything else, it's impressive that it's still there. Weathered to an extent.
I think the whole trip was about 1.75 miles.
Took like an hour and a half.
You follow the guide on the way down, and she does go pretty slowly, and she does stop and wait for people, so no one's going to be left behind. But on the way back, she lets someone else lead, and then she brings up the rear so that she can make sure that everyone's okay and, you know, stop and wait with people as needed. So she's like, yeah, whoever wants to lead. And I was like, I'm on it. Because you can't run up the stairs if there's someone in front of you. We took the lead and had a good time.
Oh, what is this thing? It looks like a bearded dragon. Savage. Right.
He's so cool with all his little spikes.
I think I'm going to find out later that this is like the most poisonous salamander lizard thing that's out in Texas.
There's a good chance.
One bite and I'll die.
When you're RVing in Texas in the summer or near summer, especially if it's about to get 108 degrees, you need to go early.
We didn't leave quite as early as we wanted to, but I feel like that tends to happen.
Yeah. So where are we going?
So we are going on the, well, I don't know what the initial trail is, but eventually we're going to be on the Canyon Rim Trail. It's about, I think, like 5 miles one way. It's going to be a bit much in the heat as far as it getting hotter and hotter and hotter. So we're going to go to one little spot and then kind of take another trail back. It'll be about 5 miles, but I think it should still be a great hike. What you got there now?
Found myself a little baby toad. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna let him be.
See, I'm not the only one picking up stuff.
Yeah, well, mine doesn't have horns.
So what's it like hiking in this hot weather?
You know, it wasn't bad when it was less than 2 miles, but once you start exceeding that, it gets to be a bit much.
We are the only ones out here.
Yep.
The only ones insane enough to go when it's like 110, 112 heat index.
Yeah.
Still early, but still hot.